Hey everyone, how are you doing? This is Sherry with Blessed Baubles, and I'm so glad that you're back. I am going to work on the rest of the 36 pounds of Shop Goodwill Jewelry, and we'll see how far we can get through with this one today. I did go through and look at things so this wouldn't take forever. I've had a few people complain about how long things are taking, and I do respect everyone's opinion, so I did try to do some things to look at the pieces first and get them ready. So let me know what you think of that, because I won't be seeing them for the first time with all of you, but the video will move on faster because I have looked through them. Let me know what you think of that difference, okay? I'd really appreciate your opinion. And before I get started, let me remind you, my email is CapeCodEbayGirl@gmail.com. And if you see something you like in this video, please let me know. These 4 pieces of information. That would be the video name and episode number, the timestamps of when your pieces show, brief description, and a price, okay? Thank you so much for that. That will help me, and it will help you too, because that means we won't have to go back and forth with emails, and you won't lose your place in line, because I do answer my emails in the order that I receive them. So that leads me to also remind you that you can email me anytime throughout the video, and you can send me as many emails as you'd like as you see pieces that you love. I don't mind that at all, okay? So thank you for that. And also, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you as a subscriber. This is about the best I can do for technology. I don't know how to make it like drop down on the screen and all of that, so there's your technology, okay? And don't forget to ring the bell so you'll be notified every time I release a video. Thanks a bunch for that. Okay, so if you're interested, some of you like to know what I'm wearing, and I did want to show you that I got my Roy Rogers ring resized so that it fits me. It was pretty big before, so I'm so excited about it. There he is on trigger, and I'm pretty sure that his name is on here too. Yes, it is. His signature is right there on the bottom, so I just love it. Look at him there. For those that are new to my channel, I'm a big Roy Rogers fan. About 8 months ago, I started watching his movies, maybe a year ago now, but I started watching the older ones, you know, where he's young and he's singing and all of that, and he has a fantastic voice. I challenge anyone to find where he is ever off key. He's just got a beautiful 3-octave voice, which is fantastic. So I really enjoy those movies and their wholesome qualities, and just really love Roy Rogers. So that's what that's about. Oh, and this ring is real true undyed Mediterranean coral. So this is what coral looks like, totally undyed. This ring, the markings are worn off, so I'm not sure the metal content, although I do think it's a higher silver. And look at the quality of this. I think this is an oldie, and you very rarely see true undyed Mediterranean coral. So I'm really proud of this piece. Even though I do want to sell it one day, I'd have to really think about it. This kind of coral does sell for a lot since it is very rare these days. So that's that piece, and this I found in this 36 pounds just a couple weeks ago with all of you, I think. This one as well. This is a Mexico, all kinds of marks in there. I don't think I've actually taken it off and shown you what it says in there. It's a Taxco Mexico ring, and I love it. It's sizable, just is a beautiful big statement piece. And my usual bracelets. I don't really, I'm a creature of habit where I don't take them off and change them out too much, but I'm still loving this glass vintage piece. And of course my charm bracelet with my Bible on there, love it. And my other usual pieces on this arm. So thanks for letting me share that. I hope you enjoy. So first we have this necklace. It says family inside. There is a little bicycle. I believe a little girl with a turquoise color stone. And what is that other piece in there? Oh, it's like a mug of root beer or something. So I thought this was origami owl, but it's not. It's actually, I thought I put the name on here. Here it is right here. So this is a different brand, South Hill. Don't know much about it, but it looks like great quality. You can open this up just with your thumbnail and put different things in there. It's on a beautiful gold tone chain. So that's what we got in this box. One of the pieces anyway. And it has an extender on it. So this one measures 16 to 18 inches. If you like that, I will say $7 on that piece. Next, I have this vintage 20-inch beautiful chain. I love the Rolo, the spring ring clasp, and the chain is quite stunning. And look at this, faux pearls, and I think you call these rondelles. I call them disco balls, but I've heard other jewelry people call them rondelles, even when they're in a round ball like that. And then there's also some on the bottom. So it's gorgeous. I thought it was worth showing. Again, 20 inches, great layering piece, and I'd say $6 on that one. I'll try to go quickly. This piece is incredible. Look at this chain. Isn't that beautiful? So this is vermeil. This is gold over sterling. So you have all precious metals in this, and I'll show you the markings right there. So you've got 925 on the bottom and 1/20th 14 karat gold over the top. So you really have the best of both worlds when you have gold filled and then sterling inside. Gold filled jewelry has a thicker plating than just gold plated jewelry. So I thought this is a great piece. That is the signature. I don't know who that is. If any of you know, do let me know. I won't charge you any more for it, I promise. I just like to know who people are. So, great chain, vermeil, 24 inches and 15.28 grams. So, beautiful piece. And I think I'm talking about the grams there or something. 15.28 grams. So for this one, I'm going to say 65. It's a great weighted piece, full of sterling and gold on the outside. And the chain is really cool. So it looks great by itself too. So there's that one. Next is this piece here. And this is, I don't know who this maker is. I see this quite a lot. Looks like little stitches on there. And once in a while, I see who the maker is, like when I'm looking around on eBay and things, and then it goes right out of my head. So I'm sorry about that. But this is what it has on. It has a gemstone, like a labradorite or moonstone. And then it has this piece here, sterling silver plated. I can't say I know what that's about. Maybe an old Roman coin, not sure. And then you have the Maltese cross, and then you have a key. Just thought it was cute. I liked the silver plating, and the chain is two different colors. It has like a gunmetal and a silver plated chain. Nice long piece. It measures 30 inches fully extended. So see how cute? I just thought that was great. And the fact that it's so long is great too. So I'll say $8 on that one. Next I have, oh, I think I might keep this one, but I just wanted to show it to you. Beautiful flag pin and brand new on the card. So that's going to be a keeper. I'm going to wear that on 4th of July. Yay! This is one of those VCLM pieces, and I think the comps were around 25, so I put a price of 15 on this. Beautiful prong set rhinestones, lovely little green flowers. Everything is there. and it's just super pretty. Now I have all these chains on my Buster Boy because I wanted to show you how pretty they looked layered, but let me just show you how this looks on here too. So just a gorgeous green color, and you just can't go wrong with beautiful little flowers. So 15 on that VCLM necklace, and it's on this, I want to say like a square snake chain, and then there's your extender. So let's see, 14 to 18 inches on this, and there's the mark. Next we have this bracelet. It's new with the tag, but I think this is an old tag. And the reason I'm showing this rather than sticking it in a jewelry jar or something is because all the rhinestones are there. They are all prong set, and it's a brand new piece. And it's telling us that it has copper as a base metal, which is always nice. And probably sterling silver on the outside. So I like that. I like the bracelet. Good quality. I'm going to have to size it, right? I don't think I did that yet. And look at it on. So I just thought it was worth it. It would probably be from size 6 to an 8, I would think, with that chain. Yes, I'm going to say size 6 to an 8. There's the back. And you can tell that these are, see, here's where I just love to keep teaching everybody, and I just take up too much time. Here's where you can take a silver polish cloth and just rub the back, and instantly it just shines up. I'll show you this piece right here. And that's how you know you've got some silver plating sometimes. So just thought I'd let you know, if you have any old rhinestone pieces, take a silver cloth to the back and it'll shine up great. So I'm going to say $8 for that bracelet. Just thought it was lovely and beautiful. And speaking of bracelets, look at this one. So this is a Lisner piece, and it's been about a week or so since I looked all this up. It's called Sapphire and Aqua. Oh, I can't read my writing. But it's made to look like sapphires and aquamarine. There is sets that go with this. I just have the bracelet here, but it's gorgeous. It's marked right inside, right there. And these are listed for $45 and up. And it's beautiful. You can see why. Excellent quality, silver tone if you can't tell on the camera, and look at the condition. So absolutely fantastic. Don't think I put the size, so let me show you here. Now there's 2 sizes to bracelets, and here I go with the teaching again. There's the size where you measure it flat on the table, and then there's the size where it goes around your wrist. And you've always got to know which way you are purchasing a bracelet. Are you purchasing it based on what fits you on the mandrel size or the flat on the table? Because they are different. So this is sitting at, I'd say, between 6.5 and 6 3/4. Absolutely beautiful. Again, they are listed for $45 solidly all through, but I'm going to say $35 on this, okay? It's in excellent condition. So that was a fun piece to find. Then I'm going to show you those chains. Oh, this was the Givenchy piece, and some people say Givenchy, some people say Givenchy. I know there's all kinds of ways to say it. The reason I say Givenchy is because that's how they say it originally in France, right? I don't know. I just know it's a designer piece. It's beautiful. And this one I have $25 on it. There's your signatures, and there's your chain, and it's just gorgeous. Really pretty. There's the back. Lovely quality. And this measures about 16 inches. So there you go with that one. Now, let's see. This was an interesting one. It appears to be maybe an Avon little perfume bottle piece. I think possibly the little bottle might be missing. I don't know, because this doesn't stick on there, but it's so cute, and I thought maybe someone could do something great with that. It's in great condition. The chain is really nice. So I'm gonna sell this one kind of as a craft piece, or just with the caveat of knowing that even though that chain's still there that holds the cap on there, I'm not sure what happened with the bottle. So, and maybe someone can just put a little bit of glue and just wear it like that. But it's so pretty. I love the blue stone. It's an over the head piece. It does not have a clasp, and it's 29 inches long. Such a beauty. And I'm going to say 20 for that piece. And if you want me to put a little piece of glue in there, I can do that too, but just let me know. Okay, next, what should I do next? How about this piece? This is a lovely Ross Simons, there's the R on the back, bracelet. Now, I don't think this is sterling. It does have some marks, but none of them say 925. But it does have that R. I do believe it's rhodium plated, and it is glass. But it's gorgeous. Isn't that a beautiful color? So it has the sort of diamond imitation look in the metal, and the beautiful clasp, infinity, and then just look at the color of that stone. Absolutely dreamy gorgeous. So I love that piece, and I'll show you the stones all the way around. Really beautiful. I think I cleaned this one up, and your safety clasp is still there too. So let's see what this one measures, and I don't even know what I'm going to price this at. Size 7 on the mandrel. I think I'm going to say 45 because it is rhodium plated. I think it would last a very, very long time, and just a beautiful piece. So 45 on that one. Okay. This is a cuff bracelet, and I thought this was really well done. I do like how deeply set in they have the little, possibly acrylic, faux turquoise and faux coral. Yeah. But it's a really cute cuff. And it looks very silver, but I think it might be that Tibetan silver. So I thought the quality was fantastic, and it's a great piece, lots of texture, very beautiful. So this one is sitting at about, get my mandrel to be round, I'd say 6.5. And then you can always adjust it a little bit yourself, just, you know, don't do too much. And I'm going to say 10 on that one. It's really pretty. Then I have this piece, and this I think is gemstones, possibly that someone made. And I don't know if it's supposed to be copper or what, but it does not look like it was gold tone and the gold tone wore off. It looks like it's supposed to be copper. So just a cute little piece. I turn on Miss Prissy. Excuse me. She's so mad at me because I left her on for like a whole day. I can't believe I did that. I don't think I ever do that. So, you know, not outstanding and wonderful, but I do want to see if they're gemstones. I'm pretty sure that that's carnelian or garnet, probably garnet, and some quartz, etc. In the meantime, it's sitting at a size 8. And come on, Miss Prissy girl. Does have to heat up a little bit. So I may move on to the next one. Oh, there she is. So let me see, because it's been a while since I looked at these. Yeah, that's going to garnet. I would say that's a nice tumbled piece of garnet right there. This is way up there into jade, so it could be quartz or it could be like a lavender jade. And this is also jade. I don't know if you can see Miss Prissy back there, but the camera's doing a great job. Actually, this is probably another green stone, maybe a nephrite or something. And rose quartz and probably onyx on this one. So see what I mean? It is gemstones, and I'm going to say 7 on that piece. Let's stick with the bracelets. This is a Liz Claiborne, vintage Liz Claiborne. Great looking bracelet. I think I have some earrings to match this. If I dug into my stuff, I do remember seeing them. So there's the LC for Liz Claiborne, and you've got your nice denim blue and some green crystals here. It looks like peridot color, and another shade of blue and green. So just beautiful blues and greens on the Liz Claiborne. And this measures a size 7. Beautiful metal, great condition, fold over clasp, and I'll say $6 on that one. Now this, I think I took some of the chains and took some pendants that I had already and married them together. So this is a Swarovski crystal that I put on the chain. So you've got this beautiful Swarovski on this beautiful rope chain that is silver tone. It's not sterling silver, but it's silver tone. And I took care to put it on a really good chain. This is one of those vintage Korea chains that lasts forever. So you've got that. And I am going to leave in the bag that little piece of plastic that comes off the outside of this stone. And it says Swarovski crystal. So that was wrapped around here. I took it off so I could show you. And I'll leave it in the bag so you remember it's Swarovski. This measures 18 inches. It's beautiful. And I'll say, we'll do 17 on that. I think the chain is worth that alone. It's a great chain. Vintage Korea and Swarovski. Okay? So we've got that one. And I took time to put another one together too on a different kind of chain. So this is 18-inch chain again. Really pretty lobster clasp and just a different textured chain with same thing, Swarovski crystal. And again, I will leave in the bag that little piece that came around the outside of it. See what I mean? It was wrapped up in this. So, and for this one, I'll say the same price. What did I say? 17. So there you go on that one. Just give me the timestamp so I know which piece you are getting. Oh, and I have one more too. I took this vintage chain that is 16 inches. So let me back up a little. So here's another Swarovski crystal. And they come on these little extender kind of pieces. It came on this. So this came on this, okay? So I took that off of there, put it on a chain, and then I thought, why don't I just put the Swarovski extender on the chain? So that's why this is 16 to 18 inches on this necklace with that beautiful crystal. So I hope you love that piece. Let me know. And I'll say 16 on that one. Okay, then we have these earrings on a card. This is just called accessories, but they're gold tone, and they have that hammered look, and they're all brand new. So I'll say, I have to say at least $4, because if someone buys only one thing for $4, it ends up costing me money because of the shipping and the charges on PayPal. So I need to at least say 4, and I think those are worth it. These are, they look like a vintage cubic zirconia. For those that need lead and nickel free, we've got that here. And they're beautiful little bows with prong set rhinestones on a gold tone earring. So there you go with that pair, and I will say 6 on those. Then we have this pin, Heaven's Pearls it's called. I think that's talking about maybe the month someone was born. It's from Roman ink, made in USA, so I think it's older. And it's got that beautiful pinkish purple alexandrite. But I don't know if it's an actual alexandrite. Let me see. No, it's not. It's meant to look like, or it's crystal. So we have that one. Looks like it was marked down. So I'll say, again, $4 on that one. Then we have this pair of Chico's earrings. They have a hammered look too. And they are kind of like hoops, like a half hoop. Super cute, brand new condition from Chico's, and I will say 6 on those. And then these are so pretty, Anne Klein, sorry, and they have these cushion cut glass stones that are kind of like an aquamarine color, quite beautiful, silver tone and lever backs. So I thought those were fantastic. They are from Macy's, originally $28. And I'm going to say 15 on these. I think they're worth it all day. That's a beautiful cut of stone. What else do I have? I have some more earrings. We have a pair of Francesca with some purpley stones and lovely hangy chains. So these are cute. They were originally $20.95, and I will say, let's just say 6 on those as well. And these, I'm not sure of this brand. I did not look it up, but they're really pretty gold tone, twisted metal. I guess maybe, what do I want to say? You know, like boating and those kind of things. I'm forgetting the word. It looks kind of like that to me. It does say lead compliant, if that's an issue for you. They are post back, and I'll say 5 on those. So we've got all those. And, oh, our earring board. Look what I did. I matched them together and found the other one. So wait for your mate. Wait for your mate. You know you gotta wait for your mate. This one waited for its mate, and here it is. This is just a pair of silver tone dangly chain style earrings. Oh, you're not going to give me trouble, are you? There we go. So I thought these were worth showing. They're very cool, especially if you're going to wear a layered look and you want some earrings to go with them. So I do not think these are sterling. However, if you ever need sterling wires, let me know. For another $7, I can put on sterling wires. So we've got these, and I'll say we'll do 5 on those. And then we have this pair. Aren't those gorgeous? Now these do test in the jade. So I think these are lavender jade, or they could be dyed jade. I'm not sure. They are not sterling. I was really surprised at that, but they're beautiful nonetheless. And they just have this lovely, like, what do I want to say, cathedral window kind of look to them with that little dangle, and they're ice cold. So just a beautiful pair, and I put brand new backs on them, and I'll say 10 on those beauties. Then I have this pair of sterling silver. Look at these. Oh my gosh. They have the best of everything. They're all solid sterling. They're signed on the earring and on the wire. 925 SU. And then they have these AB crystals in this beautiful chandelier style. These are just, I mean, I could keep these. I don't mind at all. These are beautiful. And they look great on. So I'm going to say 35 on these. I know that sounds like a lot. However, that's some nice thick sterling. And the wires are great too. And they're great. They're really well made. SU is good company. So that's those. And these two, look, sterling silver, 3.1 grams. Check that out. Isn't that beautiful? So we have these textured sterling silver bead balls. And there's a sterling silver chain that they're on. And they do kind of slide around. Another bead ball at the top. I put 3.1 grams on there because they are a good weight for a little pair of earrings. And look at that texture, isn't that pretty? So everything is sterling. As you know, I test everything. And let me see, do these have sterling backs as well? They do, which you normally don't get. A lot of sellers don't have the sterling backs, but these do. So I am going to say 30 on these. I think it's, you know, it's probably 10 bucks to go on there and buy sterling backs alone. So I'll say 30. They're lovely. Let me see. They are almost 3 inches long, so it's super beautiful. Now this last one is, oh, I thought this was an earring. Is this an enhancer? Oh, goody. No, wait. Clip-on? Yes, it's a clip-on earring. I was really hoping for the second one, but I have not seen it. I think this is a Monet or something, but this may be easy to use as an enhancer. I bet it would be. Yeah, here's the signature right here. Trifari, that's what it is. So a beautiful Trifari piece. And it has this gorgeous purpley enamel inside, or whatever they use, I'm not sure. So that leads me over here to the silver tone chains. And I wanted to put them like this so you could see how they can stack and look beautiful together. But let's take a minute and see if this could be used as an enhancer. So just hook it on here. Oh, it's perfect. Look at that. Because look where the top of the earring is. So I think that would work great. But that's up to you because there is a little bit of bulk to it on the back. Or you could change it into a pendant. So let's go over the chains. And what am I going to do with this? I'll say for the Trifari earring, I would just do $5 on that. And you can decide if how you want to wear it or what you want to do. But it's a pretty one. Now, this is a really nice rope chain with the barrel clasp, as you can see. And it's in great shape. All of these are, or I wouldn't show them to you. So this one is 16 inches. And I'll say $6 on that chain. This is one of those popcorn chains. Isn't that pretty? Lovely texture to it. There you go. Again, really good condition. Lobster clasp. And this one is 18 inches. Next one feels really great. I mean, this feels like it could be sterling or gold. It just has that nice, slinky, gorgeous weight to it. But it is magnetic and it's not marked. So whoever made it did a great job. The quality is super nice. And it has this extender on it. And I tell you all that because if you're wearing all these, or some of them, and you want to, let me explain. So I have these heart pendants, and I'll wear a small one on my smallest chain. I'll wear a little bit bigger one, and then I'll wear a really big one on my last chain. So it's always good to have an adjustable, just in case you want to put different pendants on and layer them like that. So this is a great piece for that reason too. It's adjustable. You can make it let's see, you can make it an 18-inch or a 20-inch or anything in between. So gorgeous. I'd love to know who made this one. I am going to say 15 on this piece because it's just beautiful. And then the last but not least is this pretty baby. Not not quite a biggie baby, but it's not tiny either. So let's put these aside. Then we have this vintage spring ring clasp. Really great chain. I mean, you could hang your loop on there or just layer with it. It's just in great shape. And it moves great too. So really great quality, big fat silver tone chain, 24 inches long. And I'm gonna say 15 on that. I just think it's really worth it. Great quality. So that's it for my stackable chains that I found. Oh, there is one more. This has a very interesting design to it. So you have your spring ring clasp, and then you have these little bars and little links. So just really a cutie. It's lightweight, it's interesting, and it's probably 18 inches. Yep, it is. So 18 inches on that one. And I'm gonna say we'll do $5 on that one. Okay, next. Ooh, I found this beautiful sterling bracelet. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And these are gemstones. So I'm not sure if they are quartz or what they are, but they do test up there. It is marked sterling. There's 2 tags on it. They both say the same thing, so I'm not sure why they did that. But it has a toggle clasp, and it is marked 925, and it all tests as sterling. So let me show you the links and these beautiful crystals. So crystal here, gemstone here. You've got your round and your square. This, I'll test them again. That might be glass, gemstone, and then you have a pearl. Then you've got some more pretty links and another piece of probably quartz and a triangle. And then you're back around to your toggle clasp. So there's that one. I'll show you that they do test way up there in the quartz. You can see Miss Prissy back there. And this one goes way up there into spinel almost, this one. And this one is glass. And this one, again, goes way up to like spinel or quartz. So that's everything about this bracelet. It has this for a maker tag on it, like 2 backwards D's. It's size 6 3/4, solid sterling and gemstone. And let's see, I want to be able to show you how it looks. Does this help at all? I've never done this before, but let's see. No, not really. I mean, maybe. So 6 3/4. And just a great piece. I'm going to say 40 on that one. Nice and heavy and good solid links. Okay, I think I'm getting to the close of my time, so we're not going to get through it all. But look at this vintage piece. This is 15 inches. And there's been a lot of blue in this video, so I thought it would be good to keep this one with this in this video. So 15-inch vintage necklace. Look at that beautiful baby. Now it looks like it might have had something hanging on the bottom, which obviously is not here, but I think it's still beautiful. And it has that prong set beautiful stone in the middle. And yeah, it's just kind of layered like a flower. You can see the prongs wrapping around the stone. And then you've got the layered look to it. Lots of different dimensions in it. And this is the back. See how it's riveted together? So just a super cool piece. And the chain it originally came on. Spring ring clasp. I love it. I'm going to say 15 on that. Oh, I think it's going to go so quick for that price. But I'm putting it low because it looks like there was a little something dangling there. So we've got that one. Okay. What else? Oh, I have a sterling necklace. And I took one of the chains from my 7-pound box and added it to this. So here's all my info. We have a vintage sterling silver CZ pendant, 7 millimeters on the stone, which I think means 2 carats. So look at that. This is an older CZ on a pendant that says STER for sterling. So I think the older ones are just super awesome quality. I think they're better quality. I don't know why. It's just my opinion. So I put it on a beautiful sterling chain, probably 18 inches, yes. And this is one of those Israel chains that's signed DOL or something. 18-inch chain. So all sterling, promise. And for this, I will say 29, because you got the sterling chain and that beautiful vintage CZ that's like a 2-carat piece. And I'll put all these in there so you know all the info about it, okay? So we got that guy. And what else? There's so much to show you. And I wanted to build a craft jar, but I'm not going to be able to. Oh, look at this. I found a 14-karat gold chain. So see, you don't get to see me find them as I'm going through the jewelry if I go through it first. But I wanted to show you the difference between you guys seeing it all with me for the first time or by me doing it this way. And I'm probably still too slow at this. And I'm sorry, I don't know how to get better. It's an 18-inch, 14-karat gold chain, 0.7 grams. It has this precious little spring ring clasp. It's marked 14 karat on there. And of course I tested it as well. And I'll show you the chain. It is that kind of a snake chain. Can you see there? Really nice quality. It's not the kind that kinks or that grabs your hair. I think because it's made of 14 karat gold. So just a really beautiful piece. I'm excited to find it. And I think for this one, I will say, 14 karat gold chain, but it's not super heavy. Why don't I say 65 on that one, okay? Next, let's see what this beautiful purple piece is. So this is a 16-inch necklace on a popcorn / bead ball silver tone chain. And let's have a look at this one. And it looks like some kind of a crown. But isn't that pretty? It's got a heart. It has faux pearls and just these gorgeous purple colors. So I'm not sure who the maker is. I do like that bail that it's on because it's like all open. You can slide the chain through. I didn't see any marks, but I thought it was gorgeous. And it is 16 inches. If you ever need an extender, let me know. I do have them. I can add, maybe $4 or $5 to your order for an extender. So let me know if you need one because this is 16 inches. And I'm going to say, let's do $12 on that. It's super pretty. I'm going to show you a little bit what's in the non-magnetic bag and talk just really quickly about this Cartier ring. So it does test as 18 karat. You may remember me finding this in the box. It's marked inside 750. It has the serial number. It has these crystals. I can't tell. I think it's rose gold. So I'm going to have to take this to the jeweler, to the x-ray machine, because it does test as 18 karat, but it is plated with the rose gold. Maybe it's plated over white gold. I don't know. But everything says it's real. I just want to be sure because the difference between a copy for 100 or so and a real one for 1,000 is a big difference. So I'm going to have to look at that. And it does have that star and that ITO inside. So I'll have to get it x-rayed and see about that one. This one I wanted to put on a chain, but I couldn't find one that did it justice. This is 14 karat gold electroplate, and it is a real sapphire. It's 7 millimeters by 9 millimeters, and it's just a gorgeous sapphire. It's really big. I would think 7 by 9 millimeters is probably 4 carats. There's the back where it's marked 14K/GE, and then it has this, maybe that's a 3 carat, LIND. I am not sure. Or it looks like it says 8C, 8 carat. There we go. See, I was pretty close. I said, what did I say, 7 carat? I don't know what I said now. It looks like 8 carat, LIND. Oh my goodness, is that beautiful. So let me show you just so you know it is sapphire. Now it could be lab, I don't know, but it's definitely a sapphire. Oops, I'm sorry. There you go. Come on, Miss Prissy. So you're seeing it go way up there in the sapphire range. And then I'll bring this close so you can see where it says sapphire. Hey, Miss Prissy. So, gosh, I don't know what to say on this one. It's gorgeous. I know it's gold electroplate, but it's a big stone. And it's nicely set. I think I'll say 45 on that one, and you guys can let me know what you think. So, again, this is the not magnetic bag. This was really fun to find. This is a pair of earrings that are marked 585 inside, which means 14 karat gold. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So I will show you right in there. I hope I can get in there with the loop. I think so. It's upside down, but you're seeing the 585. So it's a little plate of 14 karat gold metal that's set right in, and the posts and everything are all 14 karat gold. And look at the 14 karat gold pieces that are wrapped around it. Now it is ivory. You can tell by the cross hatching. You see that? So if you ever see something of this color and you're not sure if it's ivory or not, look for how the lines in it are crisscrossing. So that is ivory. So ivory can't be sold. I'm going to have to like take the gold off and sell that, which is a shame. It's really sad. And there is one band missing right here. So we've got that 14 karat gold either for the scrap, or maybe I'll just keep them and wear them. But again, you have the little plate inside, the posts, and all those pieces. They will probably add up pretty well. And I just stuck these backs on them. So if someone's interested for scrap, do let me know. There's one bar missing on this piece, but the rest of them are all there. Really old and really cool. And I'll have to see what that weighs or what's up with those. Let's see, what else can I quickly show you? We have this piece. Actually, I was going to put it in a craft jar, but it is gold tone. It is vintage. It's glass. It's like a ruby color. It's pretty. I'll just say we'll do 5 on that. And I won't put it in a craft jar. And I'm running out of time, so I don't think I can show much more. Oh, okay, let me add this ring. This is a great costume ring. It is definitely gold plated because it tests gold on the outside. And it has a beautiful design. It's hefty. And this, I think, is a CZ, but beautiful. I mean, the condition is great. There's no wear at all. And it's marked Sita. And this is a good brand. I did look them up, and they do sell for pretty good money. This is a size 9, and my price on this is $20. I think they were going for $35 or $40, not sure, but that tests way above glass, in the tourmaline range, actually. And a lot of these Sita rings were gemstones. So I would say it's probably a tourmaline. Can't promise that, but I would say. So, size 9, beautiful piece, and just $20 on that. Okay, everyone, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. It took me about an hour to do this thumbnail. It's so hard to do them. One little thing out of line and it starts to look messy, and oh my goodness. I hope you like it either way. Let me remind you one last time of my email. It's CapeCodEbayGirl@gmail.com. Just send me these 4 pieces of information if you love anything that you saw, okay? Appreciate it so much. And one last time, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. If you're brand new, please do say hello. I do love to answer everyone in the comments. So I'd love to hear from you. Why don't you let me know what your favorite piece is? Or maybe let me know what you think about the sapphire piece, or how do you say Givenchy? Do you say Givenchy? We've got the beautiful sterling earrings, the Liz Claiborne, Swarovski, Lisner. A lot of great pieces in this last bag, so I do appreciate that from this Shop Goodwill. Okay, so that's it now. You know what I'm going to say next. Come on, thumbs up, everyone. We'll see you next time at the Baubles. Bye.